apparently Trump smells. I don't know how that's big news. I really don't. I don't understand that. I don't understand how Trump smells is big news because
it's been trending for like 4 days. I mean,
right.
the dude could nuke a country and it wouldn't trend for as long. I'd be like, okay, it seems like the levels of radiation have gone down to where they're only 5 times what we can accept for human life existing there. And it would be gone in 3 days off Twitter. But Trump stinks, Trump smells bad, diaper Don. These things have been trending. I mean, every time I put a new video up and try to get it more views, like I hashtag 47 different Trump smells like shit, like hashtags. It's fantastic.
So I actually found a clip, and I think it's from like 2015, 2014. It was right as Donald Trump was thinking about running, or there was talk of it. Charlie Sheen was on Graham Norton's show. Now, Graham Norton it's not here in America, but a lot of people like to watch it because a lot of American celebrities are on that show. But Charlie Sheen is telling a story about Trump. And he's telling a story about Trump, how Trump gave him his cufflinks at like a party for a wedding gift, in which Charlie Sheen did not invite Trump and wasn't going to invite Trump. Trump just said, I can't make it to your wedding, so here. And then months later, Charlie Sheen is getting jewelry appraised at his house, and he has the appraiser look at these cufflinks that are stamped Trump.
I bet it's like fool's gold or something, wasn't it?
So the quote from Charlie Sheen is, in its best day, this is the cheapest pewter and the worst zirconias that I've ever seen, and it's Trump stamped, and it's Trump Tramp, and Charlie Sheen goes on to say, and he said, it makes it seem like these are Harry Winston, platinum, just flawless diamonds, is the way that Trump sold it to Charlie when he gave them to him. And Charlie's quote was, and it's just a bag of dog shit. It's just a bag of dog shit. And literally that describes Trump perfectly. It's just a big bag. It's, yes, it looks fancy. Yeah, it's got the name on the building. Sure, they look like diamonds. Sure, right now it looks like platinum. But it's just a big bag of dog shit. And I have to say, with Trump smelling, or Trump smells trending, that's what I actually think that he would probably smell like, is a big bag of fiery dog. What do you think? What do you think he smells like?
Oh, I think that's right. I mean, you sort of put it out there. Your explanation was perfect, which is the entire existence of Trump. I mean, this is why it's fun to talk about because we laugh at him, but it's the perfect metaphor for him. The entire existence of Trump is creating an image that has absolutely nothing to do with reality. Like, you're fired. I ran 5 businesses into the fucking ground, was handed $400 million by my dad and blew it all, and could not run a fucking casino where people give you money. They hand over money. And
they intentionally lose it to you.
We get them drunk on free drinks. There's no daylight in casinos, so you don't know where you are. You're disoriented. There's no clocks. They pump oxygen in, and they just everything to get you to hand over your money. And he lost money on that. So there's that. There's the guy with the women and the whatever, and you find out he's either paying for them, paying them off, sadly raping or molesting them. Like, none of that is reality either. Everything about him is this shiny wrapper, and then you find out he is the cheesiest, most gaudy, gross, disgusting, low-class slob. I mean, they based the Biff Tannen character in Back to the Future 2 on Donald Trump. That's who he's supposed to be, So, I mean, he's just repulsive in every way, and he always wanted to be this society guy in New York, and society is always like, you're fucking gross. And so this is just to add this to everything else: the fake businessman, fake president, fake ladies man, fake this, fake that. And now it's like he puts on these suits that probably he pays. He may even pay decent money for. I don't know, but they don't fit him. He can't get a fucking suit to fit him. His tie. I'm sorry, I had to go to an Episcopalian school 10 years and tie my own tie. His tie goes down below his dick. He doesn't even know how to tie a tie. He looks like this. He looks like a clown with his falling off. And now we find out also that while all that's going on, he abjectly smells like dog. And the beauty of all of this is that it all came out because Adam Kinzinger just threw out a tweet like a week ago, talking about revenge. I think Adam Kinzinger has now successfully gotten his revenge for losing that House seat. He sent out a tweet. He's like, I'm kind of shocked that none of the people who've been around Trump, who can't stand him now or whatever, have mentioned the odor. He's like, it is really something to behold. And that set it off. And then your friends, my friends over at Midas had, I think it was Noel Castler talk about it. And he was on
Yes.
that show. And then he went and gave like a 3-minute exposition on the reason Trump smells like shit and told us more with, I don't know, Noel seems like a nice guy, but I'd like to ask him, please don't ever tell us that again. Like there was more there than I ever needed to know. Why? And then it just took off from there. And like, it's been a nonstop conversation. And I'll say one more thing. I'll kick it back to you, which is here's where I'll put on my hat as a longtime guy, political consultant who worked on presidential campaigns and strategy, whatever. The thing that Democrats have never understood as well as Republicans, we've gotten a lot better. We got some people, some Goldmans and Swalwells and Stacey Plaskett's and people like that. But they've never understood is the power of viral moments in today's media, but also the power of mockery in today's media. If you can mock somebody and get that to go viral, you can destroy them in a way that an attack on their policy positions will never accomplish. And so as much as like Donald Trump should lose because he's a seditionist motherfucker, he's a guy that tried to overthrow our country. He's a guy who stole national security secrets and probably shared them with Putin. Allegedly, I'll say, in case anybody's thinking about suing me. He's a guy, he's a guy who, obviously complete fraud when it comes to his properties, rape when it comes to E. Jean Carroll and numerous other women. Like we can go on and on about everything that's wrong with this man, but in the end, it may be the thing that beats him is that he smells like because that's our country. That's how we do politics in this country.
Right.